In the fall of 2020, my vacation from work fell in the midst of the COVID pandemic. This is me, and this is my friend Mike from St. Louis. We set out across my home state of Oklahoma to see the sights. We drove through small-town America, experienced natural wonders and unique attractions, and the urban sophistication that is Oklahoma. Along the way, I took time for some silliness, some good conversation around a campfire, and quiet contemplation. The wonders of my state unrolled before me as the miles unrolled behind me. So come on, let's hit the road. As the fourth day of my trip around Oklahoma began, Mike and I hit the road from our B&B cottage. This was the last day, and we were headed to Bartlesville, but along the way we wanted to stop in Ponca City. Our destination in Ponca City was the Marland Mansion. Right, Ponca City now for a tour of another oilman's mansion, the Marland Mansion here. E.W. Marland was a lawyer and oil businessman and one-time governor of Oklahoma. In 1928, he built a 43,000-foot mansion in Ponca City that included 55 rooms, 10 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and 7 fireplaces. You enter the Marland Mansion on the second floor. The mansion is spread over 3 floors. The spacious ballroom features an ornate coffered ceiling that was gilded in $80,000 of gold leaf and lit from imported Waterford crystal chandeliers that originally cost $15,000 each. To replace the ceiling and chandeliers today would cost an estimated $2 million. The dining room is spacious, and the table is set ready for a Victorian feast. The kitchen was a 1920s modern marvel with all the conveniences of the era. That would be the dumbwaiter, and they would call up and down to the rooms with that phone. The third floor is a maze of dressing rooms, private offices, bedrooms, and sitting rooms. Many famous people stayed in the guest rooms, including Will Rogers. The forest green tiled bathrooms featured modern exercise equipment and one of the first personal electric saunas. On the first floor, you find the Hall of Merriment, decorated with 4 whimsical carvings of men representing eat, drink, and be merry, with the 4th figure taking a pinch of snuff. Down here we find the winter room from where Marland and his friends held fox hunts. Touches of Native American design in the rafters and tilework give a nod to the native cultures in the area. Stylized insects, birds, astronomical features, and what I'm assuming is a horse from how it's hung. Another kitchen is located in this room and is known as the Hunt Kitchen, as this is where the guests assembled for breakfast before the fox hunts. Adjacent to the Hunt Kitchen is the secret poker room where Marland and his friends made friendly wagers. As the mansion was built during the Prohibition, Marland had a hidden whiskey room installed. A long underground corridor leads outdoors to the boathouse. I like the detail in these little underlings.
Yeah.
This man would have had an absolutely massive pool for everybody to party in. After dipping our toes into the life of flappers, fox hunts, and illicit cocktails, Mike and I headed on our way. A different sort of luxury awaited us down the road. We decided to stop for lunch in one of my favorite small towns in Oklahoma, the location of the Pioneer Woman TV show, Pawhuska. We're gonna hang out here a little bit and then hit the road down to Bartlesville, where the Price Tower awaits and all of that fun. And Devon, which I've been looking forward to.
My parents would always take me to My grandma had a credit card.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did they serve French onion soup at JCPenney?
I got it.
Pawhuska is a quirky little town, and quite cheeky. The Mercantile is the Pioneer Woman's restaurant, but we opted for pizzas. Imagine Clyde Barrow and Bonnie and Clyde out here in a car, taking off down that street and around while the alarm blares. Our bellies full of pizza and beer, Mike and I headed on our way. I was looking forward to Bartlesville because my boyfriend Devon would be meeting me there.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That's perfect timing.
Look who's here. Just on time.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Love you.
I love you.
Tonight, we're staying at the inn at Price Tower, Frank Lloyd Wright's only skyscraper. Frank Lloyd Wright was an American architect and designer. He designed more than 1,000 structures over a career spanning 7 decades. The Price Tower is a 221-foot tall office building built in 1956 for the H.C. Price Oil Company. It is the only realized skyscraper that Wright ever built. Wright described the Price Tower as the tree that escaped the crowded forest. The entryway introduces a triangular theme that runs throughout the building. The reception lobby includes freestanding furniture, built-in reception desk and sofa, and a beautiful 25-foot-long enamel-on copper mural. I love these elevators. I don't know, they're so weird. The elevators are tiny and oddly shaped and can only hold a few people. The Price Tower Commission also allowed Wright to design objects within the building. He designed built-in and freestanding furniture, fixtures, textiles, and decorative artwork. The draperies and upholstery fabrics were designed by Wright as part of his Taliesin line of wallpapers and fabrics.
And Mr. Wright said you're having a mural. Mr. Wright designed off his fireplaces, so the logs would burn vertically.
Here we go from the elevator into the room. Opens up with a nice panoramic view of Bartlesville. The 19-room inn opened in 2006, and I was thrilled to get to stay in an original Frank Lloyd Wright building. And the bedroom goes up this staircase right here. It was amazing.
Hey, baby.
Although both Devin and I thought the furniture was like torture instruments, very uncomfortable. But what a view!
Thought I would wake up to sunlight streaming through these windows, but instead it's a super foggy day and you can't even see out the window. It's not what I expected to wake up to today.
Morning! Woke up here in Bartlesville to an extremely foggy day. As you can see, they say thick fog, and I couldn't even see out of the 11th floor of our building up there, as you can see. Just looks out into a gray mist. I kept waiting all morning long for the sun to stream through those windows. Nope, not today. Like Ulysses or Columbus before us, our journey was nearing its end as we headed towards Tulsa. We had driven over 800 miles across my state and experienced all that it had to offer. History and tragedy. Companionship and luxury. Cemeteries, art, and state parks. But the words of my great-grandmother always linger in the back of my mind. Faraway places entice us to roam, so distance can lend new enchantment at home. She had another phrase also, home again, jiggity jig.